fair market for these. Is a very set price on what they're worth. Um, Gold Find isn't really going to give a shit about poison resist or armor or a little bit of magic find, because if you're farming gold, you're at a level where items that drop aren't going to be good. So just have to beat out the lower one, and it should be a pretty fair quick sell. So looking at 275 on these. Um, oh, 20% gold plus pickup radius. Ugh. Gold plus pickup is gonna kind of be one of those oddball combinations where there's probably so many people unaware putting this shit up cheap that there's too many opportunities for them to be valuable right now. There's probably too many options for people to just snipe these things from ignorant sellers. So ours are definitely not worth anything. So it's got crit chance, reduced level requirement, vitality. Oh wait, I put in reduced level requirement, not pickup radius. No items. Okay, interesting. That would have been a costly mistake. Jesus. Okay. I was afraid the whole pickup radius plus gold find market was gone. Guess not. So you can illustrate here how relevant this combination is. One over a million, 7 digits, just because it has this combination. So ours has 20 in a pickup, and it's got some dexterity for whatever that's worth, which at the very least is dodge for a non-primary character. So this is really nice though. The bot isn't gonna have to repair its gear. It's got some all resist, so definitely looking to just undercut the bottom one. Plus ours has 20 gold, so hopefully it'll show up on people searching for 20 on their filter. Like if I put 20 in here, it's gonna make a difference. Yeah. Shot up 500,000. But all these items are much better than ours, so still gonna put ours lower. 1,000,000. 1,350. Intelligence resist all life. I don't know. I really don't think it has a chance after looking at the other two hinders. Got offhands here. Okay, 835, one hand, with a bit of vitality. Yeah. Blue weapons have gone up, so you can get something pretty decent. Even if you're looking specifically for an axe, you can get something way better. Yeah, even at 10,000. Wow. Okay. Okay, here was 24 gold on a chest. Put in 23. So here's a 24, and it's already 500,000. So gold find adds up. And it's got perfect magic find. It's going to be really tough to kind of determine what the combination of those is really worth. Because magic find is irrelevant on the chest, you know? It's nothing. So people really need magic find on top of an already great item. So whereas gold find, because you're running, you know, nightmare, doesn't matter. Just see how much this shoots up for perfect. Not really. Alright, but still, you know, even undercutting here, it's still 250,000 after an auction house cut, which isn't bad. Ours has nothing really to speak of to warrant a higher price. The audience that's interested in the magic find will not care about the gold find and vice versa. It does have that thorns that I mentioned earlier. The damage from elites doesn't matter. It's a really low roll plus nightmare elites. Who cares? So I would say, I don't know, is there anything that's a really low thorns? Here's a 900, yeah, so I still say we undercut everything. It's too little of a difference to really matter. 250, 295. Just want to be able to get out with a just clear 250,000 on that sale. And then I'll price one other item here and then we'll be wrapped up. So what will it be? Maybe these? Strength, resist all, and crit damage. Because this is only going to appeal to somebody trying to tack on magic find to their item, I'm searching for resist all, crit damage, and magic find. And then looking for essentially any primary stat to see if there is an audience for these sort of things. What does this have? 44, 34, 16. 44, 34, 16. Not looking too good. So we're looking for one with any primary stat, but unfortunately this one has a really low primary stat, so it's not offering much. Here you've got vitality, which probably went out anyway over that, and it's got some life regen. And it's got much better resist all, and it's only 10,000 gold, so not gonna happen. Shield with, let's see, most relevant here would be the resist all, the strength, and maybe the life, and then would look for, we'd scroll through looking for a nice chance to block, or search for the block and then scroll through looking for a decent vitality or life component. Something else sold. The deflectors. I guess you guys can scroll back in the video and see which one that was. My guess would be one of the gold find pieces. Everything's selling here. I think that was that. No, that wasn't it. But again, this is so important to get high turnover. Now I've got slots open for the other stuff. Oh, block percentage isn't. It's a. It's an affix number. It's not the actual number on the piece. So can't really search for that. What I want to search for then would be life, I guess. So I'll search for life percentage, and then I'll search for vitality. So again, ours has strength, and then you really can't value the intellect or the individual resist much here. Again, if it was fire, physical, or arcane, maybe, but the bleed's irrelevant, and I have to consider the resist and the intellect irrelevant. So I want to scroll through looking for comparative block numbers, and then try and find either a vitality or a life percentage one. But these are really high. But it's got a this one's got a decent amount of vitality and an equivalent life percentage. But again, it's 7 million, so. And this one only has 13% chance to block. But this one's been up for almost the entire term and it hasn't sold, so that's just telling me it's very overvalued. Same thing with this one at 9 minutes left. You need a much larger sample size here to determine where the fair market value is. When you see all of these buyout numbers start to flatline with similar numbers, then you know you've found a market that people have all agreed on a price essentially, and is determining what's selling and what's not. Okay, so I'm just going to look as expected. Life percentage would be much smaller results than vitality. So we're looking at 12% life. Say at a minimum they've got 30,000 health, so that's 3,000 health, and so maybe we're looking at like 90 vitality. Give us a ballpark, maybe 80 since not many came back. So still these are pretty high, and they don't have crit on them, so kind of coming as a little bit of a surprise to me. I think the really high combination of strength and resist all rolls is making it very valuable. And ours has much better block percentage than these. So this is looking pretty good. This one has some not irrelevant magic find numbers tacked on, but it's an 80 million piece, supposedly. So okay, so maybe this shield just was a diamond in the rough, and I don't know that. But looking at it on the vitality and the life side, you know, it's not too bad. I think its block chances are going to increase its chances. There's something else, oh, wonderful. So everyone's on right now. It is the weekend. But I'm in Korea, so my time is way off compared to the States, and I play on US servers, so kind of helps me snipe items on their buy price in the middle of the night, but I guess nothing you guys can do about that. Unless you want to set your alarm clocks and protect your stuff. So I'm just considering whether I want to try and wait a few days and get a fair price for this, where it really looks like the minimum is between, like, you know, 5 to 8 million. I just find it really hard to believe that these are selling. You know, I wish I got more results, and then I could see maybe one or two of them were sold, and I'll take a look at what their numbers were like. But maybe lower these quite a bit. 140, 50, 70. We got a ton more pages here. So this is worthless because of the chance to block.